So if anybody have any more information on this in this during time period, if it's any information that I left out, please let me know. So this is why the book now makes so much more sense. The book, dang, I don't want to mess it up. Okay, get my fingers out the way. Hebrew is Greek, so let's go over here. All right, let me see. Bam. Bam. So this book right here, Hebrew is Greek. It's a very interesting book. It was pretty expensive last time I looked and seen how much the actual copy costed. It might be cheaper now because people is like reprinting books and things of that nature. But this book makes a lot more sense now, because why only go back here? Because it's not going to tell how these people actually got there. All right, it's this lie to make this illusion like these people was always here, and it's like it's just one people, you know what I mean? And it's like, and it's real crazy, you know what I mean? It's real crazy. It's not going to tell where these people come from. All right, so you have Greek people taking on Jewish names, right? So obviously it was a split amongst the Greeks. You know, unless these people are not what they're portraying them as. And I don't know if this is. I don't know if this is from a coin. So, but I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, I believe that these people are Greeks. And, you know, one group went the Hellenistic Christian route, and the other group went the Babylonian Canaanite Jewish route. So you got a split. So you got a group of people, one group of people being portrayed as two different. You got one bloodline being portrayed as two different groups of people. And what ties it all in is this. I didn't never really understand this. I just thought it was a coincidence. You know, I just thought I couldn't tie it in until I actually looked into this thing and really had to look into it. And these people are Greeks and Romans. Greeks and Romans. And probably some mixed breeds. You know. And then I have to do more research to figure out, okay, the whole Spain piece. Because you got the Jews in Spain. All right, this is still in the BCE times. You know, the Spain is the more medieval times. You know, so that's a lot more easier to access information. But yeah, man, this is it's it's real. You know, it's really, you know, because I was doing some research on Canaan and things of that nature, because Canaan is the original, place of Israel. It's Canaan. But, through the documentation, they say that the Israelites are not Canaanites. So it's like, okay, well, where did these people come from? Because if you look back at the timeline, okay, so who are these? Where do they come from? Because you got they not Babylonians, they not Sumerians, they not Syrians, they not Persians. Well, who are they? Where they come? Is this an invisible group of people? Who are they and where they come from? You know what I mean? Because the Europeans, they don't come on the scene to the Greeks and to the Romans, the time of the Greeks and the Romans. And that time is getting real close to the AD times. Okay, you see 400 BCE. That's the time that the Greeks come on the scene. The Romans come on the scene right after the Greeks, in the 300 AD, things of that nature. So who are they? Who are they and where do they come from? Dang, I just lost the joint. Who are they and where do they come from? So as you can see, man, it's a lot of crap involved with this. You know what I mean? So you have people taking on a legend, trying to physically take on a legend. You know what I mean? Trying to physically take on a legend. So it looks to me as if the Greeks wrote. It looks to me now, if the Bible was written during the First Temple or before, okay, then it was written by Afro-Asiatics. The Afro-Asiatics up in these time periods. This is Afro-Asiatics, okay? This is Afro-Asiatics all the way up here. These is all Afro-Asiatics. Europeans come on the scene down here, up in here, okay? They come on the scene up in here. I believe it's a possibility that the Greeks could have written the Old Testament and the New Testament. I believe it's a possibility. How big is that possibility? Maybe not that big if you actually read it. If you actually read it, and then, maybe it was written by Afro-Asiatics, maybe so. But however, you got Greeks coming in claiming to be Jewish priests called Cohens, and taking up this lifestyle. So I'm going to look more into this. It's really weird, and this is just Wikipedia searches. So obviously this research can be more in depth. Wikipedia is just going to give you a general, a general point, a general understanding, right? But like I said, I went back as far as I could with these rulers and high priests, of these people, and it's not gonna go no further than here. It's not gonna go no further than here, right? And you can see the imagery that's portrayed, right? So I hope my point across. I hope I got my point across. I hope y'all understand where I'm coming from and what I'm trying to say. And maybe I'll look into this more. Y'all be easy.